ain't finna have that won't work around no kids.
So y'all know about Steve Scalise.
Who is that?
Steve Scalise is was one of the candidates to become the next Speaker of the House on the Republican side. He's a Republican. He was a Republican nominee to become it. He has recently dropped out of that race, and it was him and Jim Jordan that were the candidates. But we'll see. Take a look at what's going on with this.
Within the past 2 hours, U.S. Representative Steve Scalise told members of the GOP he will no longer run for Speaker of the House. The decision happened tonight at a closed-door meeting of Republican representatives. Scalise made the decision after hardline members declined to support his candidacy. Any Republican candidate will likely need near unanimous support from the Republican caucus to win. The announcement adds to the uncertainty in Washington as the Republican Party struggles to find a replacement for ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Without a speaker, the House cannot bring any bills to the floor, including funding packages for Israel and Ukraine.
So I just think this is really freaking stupid. I'm just so over this. I'm so over this. I'm so over the House of Representatives. They're not working. This is dumb. This is so dumb. But listen, y'all Republicans, y'all voted them in. So this is what we get. It's y'all. The Democrats are rocking. They're doing what they need to do. So it's y'all.
What are the Democrats doing?
They can't do much. What I'm saying is that they're moving in a block. That's what I'm saying. I would rather the Republicans move in a block so that way we can get things going. You can then have discourse. You can then have political discourse at that point in time. Because when the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are whole, and they're operating in majorities, then they can have discourse, political discourse, and different types of. That was the whole purpose of having all of this, to have different viewpoints and political viewpoints or whatever. And so we vote these people in that have our best interests in mind in these local areas and these local states. And so we vote these people in to represent us, and then they have those different conversations because this country is too big to have one complete voice or two complete voices. That's why the House of Representatives has all of that people in there, why the Congress is so big. So you have all of these different local thoughts and perspectives from different constituents. And then you come together and you have conversations and then you move forward. We can't even get a House Speaker elected. Are you kidding me? That shuts down everything. This is whack. And it's stupid.
Yes, whack. Yes, whack.
It really is. What are your thoughts? I'm sorry. I get frustrated with politics.
No, I for me, my thoughts are, at this point, who is this man, Steve Scalise? He seems like a very lovely man.
He's not.
I'm sure he has, just outside of politics, I'm sure, I don't know, he has a family of some sort and, walks his dog and, plays with his grandchildren. I just feel like at this point, I would just love to see younger, fresher people on both sides come up. It is sad to see Mitch McConnell. I have to take this from a humanistic point of view. It is sad to see these older people who should be living their best years of their life still working. I'm not an ageist, but when I look at this, it's like, let's be honest. 2016, in my opinion, redefined the government and politics in the United States of America, right? So it is sad to see this part of the government not be able to come together for the sake of the people, because that's who you're serving at the end of the day, and the selfishness and the greed on both sides. Because let's be honest, yes, Democrats are moving in a block, but and I'm saying this respectfully. Let me just say I came on to be the Meghan McCain of the show, like really bring a little spice to it. You know what I'm saying? But I just, but what I'm saying is, some of the Democrats, listen, Dianne Feinstein was older, and she shouldn't have been she should have died with more grace, dignity, and respect. And I would like to see on both sides just a new, fresh generation of politicians and people in government who are like, yes, we don't agree, but we're going to work together for the people.
You know,
For the
Now, that's-
people.
but that's the
It's
thing,
not for the people right now.
They're for each other.
but
They're for each other. It's
Yeah.
it's very self-serving right now.
and you know, Daryl, I actually agree with you.
Well, I agree, Megan. Yeah, I think they should have a limit, a time limit on their stay.
I absolutely
In that
agree
seat.
with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely
That's
agree
the
with
problem.
that. I don't think we should have lifetime memberships in or
Yeah, because there's no reason why Turkey Neck McConnell should still be there.
And let's get into this. That man, the Egypt man, getting all the gold bars and getting the cars and the houses, they all doing it in the government.
You mean Representative Menendez?
Senator Menendez, the man getting the gold bars from the car from Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we.
Yeah.
But Steve Scalise.
To your point, Daryl. That's why they're able to do those things, right? That's what allegedly. We don't know if
Allegedly, but come on, the corruption and stuff behind it.
But
Ain't no reason.
But the reason why the corruption happens, the reason why these things happen, is because they're in those positions long enough to get corrupted or to corrupt, right?
To build those relationships, to do all of that stuff.
If you go in there to have to do a job, and you only have a certain amount of time to do that job, then I feel like it would be better. In my opinion, I feel like it would be better. But then again, would that motivate people to keep them in there? Because part of the reason why people go so hard for their agendas and for the constituents is because they want to stay in that position.
And here's the thing. I'm gonna just say this, and I would like beautiful people in position. You know, I want a handsome president.
We had one.
Right.
Right. And then after that, look what we got. You know,
I was the one who.
I don't know Steve Scalise, but ain't nobody better looking in the Republican side.
Okay.
Somebody with some nice hair, a nice suit that's clean cut.
Okay.
Come on now.
His suit's nice, but I
let's-
mean,
Let's move on.
You know, Trump was so ugly representing us all over the world.
We're going. off
you
the rails.
want to see those? You want to see those men from?
I want a JFK. I want a Carter. I want a, you know, hell, something.
I want Odell Beckham.
I want an Obama, really.
Okay.
I really want a Idris Elba.
We're
Yeah, that's it.
we're going off the rails. Let's
Come on now.